Greetings, brothers and sisters. What is up? Welcome back to yet another one from me. I'm coming to you from yet another walk in our village. So guys, things are happening in Cote d'Ivoire, things that are not so exciting. And this time around, just like always really, Watara has no good news for Cote d'Ivoirians or for Ivorians. Watara had promised his people that he will not be vying again for presidency. From nowhere, the guy announces that, hey guys, I'm vying again. I'm not old, I'm not that old. I can still take up this challenge. So people are just wondering what changed, Watara, because you had promised us that you will give us a break. There's this analyst who decided to write about this and just explain what really is happening in Cote d'Ivoire. And he says, Alassane Ouattara, 83 years old and zero shame in stock, announces his candidacy like an old chief who refuses to die before devouring everything. In 2020, he saw before God, men, and his own lies that he would pass the baton. The result? He's back again, clinging to power like a senile vulture on a democracy's corpse. He talks about terrorism and the economy, but the only thing truly terrorizing Cote d'Ivoire is his obsessive fixation on the throne. His promise of a generational transition, a joke, a scam, a magician's trick to hold on to power until the grave. At this point, Watara is no longer a president. He's an outdated software refusing an update. He governs like one squats, without invitation, without scruples, without end. Brothers and sisters, that is just one explanation from an AES resident who decided to explain the situation of Watara and how he clings on to power without wanting to let go. Like a vulture, he's so hungry for power such that even on his dead days, he doesn't want to let go. So he's just wondering, why is it that this guy changed his mind after promising the people in 2020 that he would be leaving the seat? And to me, this shows that these people, these leaders might be tired, but because they are being controlled by forces behind, you never have any say. When they decide you are going again, you just have to go back again. When France says you served us well last term, we still want you in because we don't trust the other candidates that are, are vying, you are forced to go back no matter how tired you are, no matter how much you had promised yourself that, hey, it's over for me, I'm leaving this thing. In the next 5 years, I won't be doing it again. But when they realize that you are the only candidate that makes sense, they force you to go back to that seat and they force you to continue becoming a puppet for them. And there's no way you can say no because they have all your secrets. They know all your family members. They can do anything to you. You're so afraid that if I dare say no, some repercussions will come to me and it won't be nice because these people don't joke around, and you have seen the other side of them that you also don't want to mess with. Like if we were to analyze what Alassane Ouattara has really done for Cote d'Ivoire so far in all these years that he's been in power, absolutely nothing. He has been serving his masters. He has been only serving France, his masters. And just recently, there's a Burkinabe political analyst who died in a cell. He was arrested in January of this year in Ivory Coast, and he died in that cell. And they claim that he hung himself, committed suicide by hanging himself, which is a lie, which is not true because we know who Alassane Ouattara works for. And anybody that criticizes his government or reveals secrets about his government and his ways of doing things, they can't let you go. They cannot just let you be free and say anything that you want. The guy was living in Cote d'Ivoire. He used to travel in and out. His name is Alain Faso, as most people call him. So he used to travel to Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast in and out, and Hassan, and just him talking about things and issues and how things are in Ivory Coast and how things are happening in Burkina Faso and the improvements that are being seen. That are being seen, within within the AES countries. It wasn't something that these people take lightly or welcome. So they had to eliminate this guy. Even if they did it in the cell, if it meant that they meant to do it there, they were meant to do it there, because you don't joke around puppets. You don't mess with the hand that feeds puppets. And Alassane Ouattara is in a big problem because the guy is old, he's tired. These people get tired. You see them sleeping, you see them walking like dying, I don't know what, dying old machines that need to be resuscitated, but they still hang in there because it's not by their power that they can just say, I'm done. It's somebody controlling you from behind and saying, until you close your eyes forever, you shall do what I tell you to do. Brothers and sisters, that's the unfortunate news that are coming in from Ivory Coast. We don't know what will save Cote d'Ivoire because the people seem like they're still not yet there. So let's hope for the best for Ivory Coast, because imagine if Watara goes back to power after this terrible time that he has been president. You guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section down below. If you love to support us, we have Buy Me a Coffee link in the description box down below. We also have super thanks and super chats. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.